Well, hello there and good morning and welcome to Monday Morning Mindset Leader. My name is John Boggs. I am the founder of the Business and Leadership Division of the Brave Thinking Institute, where I also serve as CEO, and it is a very chilly, cloudy day here in Southern California, and I thought I would take you along on a morning hike with my favorite hiking buddy right over there. Her name is Candy. So Candy and I are out for a hike this morning, and I promised that I would bring you a new leadership principle or an idea today based on athletics, athletic leaders. And I think I've got a great example, one that appears actually in a great piece of work called the Captain Class. How do you really captain a world-class team? What is it that you do to do that? And there's a world-class rugby team in New Zealand. You might be thinking I'm talking about the All Blacks, the men's team. I am not. I'm talking about the New Zealand Black Ferns, the women's rugby team. You talk about a tough group of people. These women are amazing athletes, and they have a world-class leader, and I'm going to try to pronounce her name right, Feo Fa'amusili. I hope I got that right, Feo Fa'amusili, who led the Black Ferns to 4 rugby championships. And one of the things that she did with her own leadership was use an acronym called STRONG, S-T-R-O-N-G. She used the word STRONG as an acronym for her own leadership. And so here we go. I'm going to lay out for you this 5-step process that she used in herself to lead the Black Ferns to 4 World Cup championships. And by the way, she had a chance to win 5. And when she went for 4 in a row, they lost. And she was near the end of her career. And there was a part of her that felt devastated, ready to give up. And yet she knew she didn't want to end her career on a rugby World Cup loss. And so the next World Cup is 4 years away. It took her 4 years of training to go ahead and finish on a world championship, on a World Cup win. And she did it. And so she wound up winning 4 World Cups. So here we go. S, the first letter in the acronym that she used in her own leadership that you can use. You can use this acronym in your leadership. And I really believe that it's a good one. So the first letter is S, and the S stands for share the load. Share the load. Don't try to do it yourself. And not only don't try to do it yourself, give others opportunities. That's one thing to do. But the other thing, as you're sharing the load, is pay attention to who on your team might need some help. Who on your team might be carrying a load greater than any one person should be carrying. And so take on and help your team. You carry some of the load. If you notice somebody else has got too much on their plate, help them do one of 3 things: eliminate, delegate, or outsource. Help make sure that whatever's on one team member's plate is something that they can handle, they can take care of, so that the load is shared. So good point. I like that point. T, trust the team. Trust the team. It's so important that you trust. You have to have a shared vision. Everyone on the team, check out these cactus. These are so cool, these cactus. Make sure that everybody on your team has a shared vision. You got to have a shared vision, but once you've got a shared vision, trust in your team. That's the second point. The third point is respect each other. Respect the players is actually the way she said it. But that's true. Respect each other. You know, there's a great story about a football place kicker, the kind of player that kicks the field goals. And he had lost a game-winning field goal in the playoffs. Team went back to the locker room. Everybody's devastated. What are they going to do? They're just heartbroken. And the coach says in front of everybody, "This is our kicker. We're a family. We're going to get through this together. There'll be no changes here." You talk about trust and respect. Those two elements are so important. When that kicker showed up on Monday morning to go back to practice, there was a note in the locker, and he said, "I believe in you." That kicker went on to make an all-time record number of field goals in a row, set a record for consistency, and won that team a championship. Imagine if that coach had given up on him. Imagine if that coach had not trusted and respected that player. So I love those two, the T and the R for sure. The O that she uses in her leadership is, let's see, STR. Let me make sure I've got it right here. Others first. Others first is so important. Put others first in terms of your own leadership. Focus on others. It's so important. I know for sure that my needs get met if I focus on fulfilling others' needs. As Zig Ziglar, one of my all-time favorite motivational speakers, would say, is that in order to get in life what you want, you have to focus on what others want. He said it a little bit differently, but that's roughly the message, and I truly believe that it's important. The N in her acronym was for no negativity. No negativity. So whatever happens that might feel like adversity, we put it behind us, because here's the deal. Whatever we focus on expands. Whatever we focus on expands. So today you have an opportunity to make a commitment that just for today, here's today's action step that you can take away from this 5-step process, no matter who you're leading today. Today, make a commitment to go on a no negativity diet. Only positive thoughts. Only positive messages, only positive shares, only self-thinking that is positive. Today, go on a no negativity experiment and see how that works out for you. And then the last one, the G, is great communication. Where's Candy? Oh, there she is right here. Just want to make sure she's okay. Good job, Candy. The G is great communication, and she also uses great listening. As a leader, you got to communicate well. You got to know what's going on. You got to know what's in the hearts of your players, of your team. What's driving them? What ails them? What are they frustrated or discouraged about? And unless there's great communication, you won't know. And if things are bottled up, you're gonna have a lower level of performance than you want on your team. You know, at the Brave Thinking Institute, we use an idea called shovel while the piles are small. And what that means to us is no matter how small something might seem, go ahead and talk about it. Get it out of the way. Clear the energy so that you can be at your best. Your team can be at their best. And you could lead. So, Feo Fa'amasili, thank you for those great leadership tips. You are a world-class athletic leader. Led the Black Ferns to 4 World Cup championships. I've got an amazing Monday morning mindset coming next week, because next week will be right after the Super Bowl. So I look forward to being with all of you next Monday for Monday Morning Mindset.